On the windswept island of Sardinia, buried beneath centuries of earth, the Giants of Mont'e Prama lay in silence, waiting. When farmers first unearthed fragments of these statues in the 1970s, they had no idea they had stumbled upon one of the greatest archaeological enigmas of the Mediterranean. Scattered across the site were the shattered remains of over 40 massive stone figures, their haunting, hollow eyes gazing into eternity. Who built them? Why were they buried? And what secrets do they hold about the ancient Nuragic civilization? The Nuragic people, named after the distinctive Nuragic stone towers they constructed, flourished on Sardinia between 1800 and 300 BCE, yet their history remains largely unwritten, leaving scholars to piece together their story from ruins and artifacts. The Mont'e Prama statues, dating back to the 9th century BCE, represent the earliest known examples of colossal stone statuary in the Mediterranean, predating even the famous Greek kouroi sculptures. Each figure, standing over 2 meters tall, depicts warriors, archers, and boxers, suggesting they were meant to honor a class of elite fighters or revered ancestors. Yet for all their grandeur, the giants were deliberately shattered and buried in antiquity. Was this destruction the work of invaders, a ritualistic act by the Nuragic people themselves, or something more mysterious? Some theories suggest the statues once stood in a grand necropolis, guarding the tombs of warriors. Others propose they were symbols of power, erected to intimidate rival factions before being toppled during conflicts. Their peculiar features, oversized heads, rigid postures, and those eerie circular eyes, have led some to speculate about lost cultural influences or even connections to older, unknown traditions. The craftsmanship of the statues raises even more questions. Unlike Greek or Roman sculptures, which were carved in single blocks, the Mont'e Prama giants were assembled from multiple pieces, an unusual technique for their time. Their construction required a mastery of stonework, suggesting the Nuragic civilization was far more advanced than previously believed. Yet, there are no written records, no surviving texts to explain their significance. What knowledge was lost with the fading of this enigmatic culture? Restoration efforts have painstakingly pieced together many of the statues, allowing modern audiences to glimpse the imposing figures as they once stood. But the mystery remains. Were these giants silent guardians of the dead, symbols of divine protection, or remnants of a forgotten mythology? The answers may never be fully known. What we do know is that the Giants of Mont'e Prama challenge our understanding of early Mediterranean civilizations. Who were the people who built them, and why did their legacy fade into obscurity? Until more clues emerge from the Sardinian soil, the giants remain sentinels of a past that refuses to be forgotten.